Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again. Happy Saturday to you all. And in this video, this is a bonus piece of content, guys. Not a full-fledged video, but in this one take, I thought it'd be fun to compare here the POCO F3 to the OG, the original, the POCO F1. And why did I feel the need to do this comparison? I'm doing it old school style, guys. And back in the day, I wouldn't edit my videos much. I would just talk about phones like this in one take and just share my thoughts. And back in 2018, when I picked up this phone, I absolutely loved this device. This device was a game changer when it came out for $299 US. And to this day, guys, I still love this phone. Hands up if you're still using a POCO F1 out there. Anyone? Listen, guys, this phone for me is still one of the most iconic devices that has ever been released. And so when the POCO F3 came out, that was a big question. Could this POCO F3 really be the true successor? Shout out Tech Tablets. You saw a little message there. Hopefully that was not too incriminating. Okay, good. Anyways, the POCO F3, when it came out, that was my big question. Is this a true successor to this POCO F1? And through, guys, I think they nailed it with this POCO F3. And let me just put these devices next to each other. You can really see how far we've come, guys. We went from plastic to Gorilla Glass on the backs. We've gone to side-mounted from rear-mounted fingerprint scanners. We've gone from dual to triple camera setups. And we've gone to a much more refined industrial design between these phones. And yet, I feel there's a lot of the DNA of this original POCO F1 in this POCO F3. And it's just the feel of the phone. It's like the feel of more value, being able to get more out of a device. And that's exactly what this POCO F3 has done with the Snapdragon 870, with this 120 hertz, just gorgeous display. But you know what? Next to the POCO F1, I mean, what an evolution here. But you remember, guys, when this phone was released, it had the same display, basically, as the Xiaomi Mi 8 back in the day. And look, this device is still updated. It's been updated all the way to MIUI version 12.0. Now, I will say the battery is a bit shot these days. I typically only use this phone for my, charging tests as the timer. I'm not using it all the time anymore. But let me tell you, Snapdragon 845 was a terrific chipset. I don't care what anyone says, this is totally usable still here in 2021, nearly 3 years after the release of this device, and that is a testament to the Snapdragon 845 and how good of a chipset it was. Well, that's the case once again with this POCO F3. With the Snapdragon 870, you are getting tremendous performance, and not just that, guys, you're getting a device that I feel is going to last. It's going to be easily a 3-year device, giving you in between Snapdragon 865 and Snapdragon 888 performance. What more do you need? And in terms of batteries, the POCO F1 was never like a battery champ, but at 4,000 milliamperes, it still did the job pretty well. And I think this POCO F3 is kind of the same deal. It's not going to be a battery champ. You can definitely get the X3 Pro with more battery, and you're probably going to get a better experience battery-wise with that phone. But you know what? Once again, it's still enough. The cameras. Let me show you guys some of the shots I've been taking. These are some of the shots I just took yesterday when I was out and about. And you know what? Look, they're not the best cameras on a phone, but they're good enough. That was the same deal with the POCO F3, with the POCO F1 in this F3. And so all in all, guys, I mean, the question comes down to it. If you're still holding on to this phone, should you upgrade to the POCO F3? Abso-freaking-lutely. You need to upgrade, guys, because this is the phone, I think, that truly lives up to that original POCO F1 name. And honestly, I think this is almost like a love letter to all you POCO F1 users out there who've been waiting but just haven't felt compelled to get a device and have been holding on to this incredible POCO F1 that is still working, that is still doing the job after all these years. Let me tell you guys, the one thing about this device that will never be topped, have a look at this. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's do it again. I really am so sad that more companies did not develop as good of a Face ID. And this is IR 3D Face Unlock on this POCO F1. And it just works so well. Yes, you have the giant notch, but it works so well. It is a pity, guys, we never saw kind of any other phones develop that type of biometric system. But let me tell you, when it comes down to it, this POCO F3 really does live up to the hype of the POCO F1. And I definitely recommend it. And hit me up in the comments. Are you still rocking this POCO Phone F1? And if so, what are your thoughts on the POCO F3? Is this the upgrade you've been waiting for? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. One take, guys. One take, as I said. Whew! Dude, it's hard doing one takes now of this style. Props to old Frankie Tech, who could talk about these phones for like half an hour and just kind of roll with it. I'm so used to editing now, guys, that being able to do 6 minutes nonstop about phones, it's a lot harder than it looks. So, anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay, of course, tuned to more great content coming here to the channel. We got some great new devices on the horizon. And once again, March. We did it, guys. It's been the most successful month in the history of my channel, I think ever. I've added the most views I've ever gotten this month. I've added almost 12,000 subscribers this month, guys. And that's 12,000 new to the Frankie Tech army here who are going to continue to just keep swimming with me. It's been an amazing month, and all I can say is thank you so much. Gracias, mgoy, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Stay tuned for more great content. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. Whew. One takes, man. They're tough. Have a good one, guys.